Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Spring Connection in Brussels. This is an exhibition. I decided to make it in Belgium because Belgium it has been a strange nation, a particular nation, because despite being so small, he had many important painters born here. Also thanks to the connection, to the point, to the central point it had in Northern Europe, no? Being a melting pot of cultures from the nations close to him. But also it has the particularity not to have only one town as main place for art, as in other nations, but also other towns were important for art, as for example Antwerp and Bruges and the Flanders. In fact, it was in Flanders that were born the movement of the Flemish art, who had around the 15th and the 17th century, who had the father of the movement, who was Jan van Eyck. And who was the beginner of a movement that had a lot of other important painters. And then Peter Paul Rubens, born in Germany but moved to Antwerp, who was the forerunner of the Baroque movement, and Peter Bruegel, who was the first of a dynasty of painters, and who had a great importance here. And then Art Nouveau, who had a great architect, who was also an artist, in Victor Horta. Victor Horta, you see examples of his work all over Brussels, the historical center of Brussels. And he was a very central point of Art Nouveau architecture. And then around the same period, so we are talking about the beginning of the 19th century, Belgium had in Surrealism two of the main representatives. I mean, obviously, René Magritte and Paul Delvaux. And this is a dreamy way of intending art, oniric, an oniric movement who explored the mystery and all the energies that were under reality, and both inspired by metaphysical art of the Chirico. They reinterpreted the terrifying atmosphere by Dali and Herz to move towards an approach more meditative, more searching the hidden truth under the reality. And in contemporary period, we have also Luc Tuymans and Panamarenko, who contribute to put Belgium in the center of the art in the world. And this is why I choose to organize the spring exhibition in Belgium. First of all, because it is a melting pot of culture, of dynamicity due to the presence of the European institutions, but also because it has this important history in art, and also because all the dynamicity of the town goes together with the slow rhythm of the tourism, who is every day present here in Brussels. And above all, I decided to organize this exhibition in the Space Art Gallery, where Jerry Delfosse, the owner, organizes continuously exhibitions where to present international artists, because he's open to give importance to international art, to connect it with people here in Brussels, and to make artists be known from his habitual public of the center of the town. Many are the countries represented here at Spring Connections in Brussels: Italy, Austria, France, Greece, Hungary, Norway, Germany, the Netherlands, the Czech Republic, and Finland. Imagine how many nations we can see here. And the beauty is that so many different are the styles, as you can see, but showing the origins of each artist, but also their original interpretation of each style to which they decided to belong. And this is the fascination of this art, of this exhibition, no? Seeing all these different languages being connected the one with the other, and letting you understand how much contemporary artists can give a new window of art, no? A new way of looking at the original styles from they come to, and showing a different way of understanding these artworks. For abstract expressionism are present the Italians Antonio Miralli, Cristiano Cavedon, and Claudio Detto, the German Christer Kurt, the Finnish Mary Knottila, the Greek Maria Stamati, and the Austrians Monika Schombacher and Svetlana Peter, who goes also towards the dream. In fact, I connected her to the first room where there is the dream, and the Frenchman Nicolas Pouvesle, each with their own interpretation of the style. So we can see color field, dripping, sign painting. Lyrical abstraction is represented by French Laurence Nicot. She's always connected to the dream, and while for its more landscape-oriented approach will be present the Italians Alda Delle Donne and Gaia Ghezzi, and also Marco Distort. To material informalism belongs the Italian Giancarlo Mariniello, who is also a sculptor, and all again in sculpture we see another Italian, Battista Doneddu, and who blends surrealism with existentialism. Expressionism, to show its various facets, are the Hungarian Mary Wind, Aranka Zekeli, the Germans Elvira Kujovic and Ingeborg Saez, the Italian Patrizia Grubissa, the French Tatiana Petri, and the Austrian Sabine Windisch-Bauer. Realism is represented by Italians Franco Ranaldi and Stefania Del Papa for the more landscape-oriented connection, and for portrait the Italian Argentina Maria Angeles Olarburo, and while for the Art Deco facet we'll have the Czech Republic artist Anna Kristova, and then pop art will be interpreted pictorially by the French in the landscape way, the French Lucille Planck, by the Dutchman Fred Voigtman, who gives a pointiest point of view of the pop art, and then the digital artist Enrico Tubertini, who blends digital art with the materiality of resin. And to digital art belongs also the young Beatrice Buccella, while magic realism is represented by the Italian Katia Papaleo. Norwegian Vivi Connors belongs to naive art. Danish Ulla Vibeke Ferdinandsen for geometric abstraction. So you understand how many styles are there here. And French Benoit Drouart for original art singulier, and the Italian Ada Pasta for the embroidered art. The exhibition concludes with artistic photography by the Dutch Andrea Lopet. So this is the magic of art. Now you see a lot of styles, and I decided to share them in themes. So here at the beginning we have the magical theme. Then we have on this side the pop art, and continuously with the dream. Then we have the section dedicated to abstractionism, no? In different interpretations. Then we have the figurative part that begins with realism and expressionism, and then downstairs, because we have a wonderful places also downstairs, with expressionism and naive art and landscape art too. So I invite you to go and to let you be connected with the colors and all the emotions that art always make rise. And what can I say? The exhibition will last until the 31st of May. So we have 3 weeks. You have 3 weeks to visit it. And during this period, the gallerist Jerry Delfosse organized many events. So the exhibition will be always alive, full of people, no? We have a presentation of book, a meeting on wellness, and so a lot of things of occasion to come here and to see the exhibition. So let's go, let's walk into the gallery to discover and to let you be raped by the beauty and emotions of art. And what can I say? If you are not here today, you can come to Brussels to visit the exhibition. Thank you, everyone. Jerry, viens.
He's sleeping.
Jerry Delfosse, the owner of the gallery. Thank you to you for having give us your wonderful gallery to make this exhibition. And thank you to everyone. Next days we are going to share the Marta Lock pills. This video will be seen on Facebook and also on my YouTube channel. The pills are mini video dedicated to each artist exhibiting. And what can I say? Thank you, everyone. And now let's go and make a toast with the artist. No?
Merci et bonne visite.
Bye.
Merci.
Bye. Thank you.